Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Eric Meichtry. He's going to give us a lesson today, and we're going to kind of build our swing up from the ground up, and he's going to teach us everything that we need to know and focus on as we progress in our golf journey.
So I met Michael about a month ago. He reached out for some golf lessons, and I found out that he's the owner and creator of the Divot board, which is a really cool tool for feedback on where low point's going to be and path the club. So we started, this is our third lesson together, and the first couple, certainly the first one, opened my eyes to what a one-year-old golfer who's been YouTubing information and doing it on his own looked like. And then we tapped into, scratch golfer. So then we tapped into some ideas and different information on how to build a foundation of what we want his golf swing to be for the years to come. So today we went through how to get the club assembled on plane, and a lot of it we've done before on my YouTube channel. And the progress that he's made from where he was a month ago to now is pretty freaking good. And we'll upload some before and after videos of our first lesson to now.
Three lessons ago.
3 lessons ago, and probably countless hours and reps on his Divot board in his shop. So I hope you guys enjoy. I think we got some good information here, how to be a better golfer. Yeah, your grip is fine. So, and those are the matchups we have to figure out.
Yeah.
Right. We got to see through exploring feels on what it's going to feel like to get it like that.
Okay.
Right. So that face is slightly closed. It would appear it's actually square to path. This would be open. It's still rotating open from here. Right.
Okay.
So this, in my opinion, is too much face rotation. That has to then be rotated back down. So this, if it got brought back down to the ball and that left wrist unhinged and the right wrist straightened,
Could be close.
There's no rotation that has to happen.
Okay.
So we're minimizing or eliminating a moving part.
We like that there.
Oh yeah. What we're looking at with Michael is, go ahead and take it back. So he would get here where this wrist would start to rotate too much, the face gets rotated too open. So with him, what we're after is when we're horizontal with the ground, we're parallel with this plane line, and a face that looks like that with the wrist that's pretty flat. So when he goes back down, all that's happening is the left wrist is unhinging and the right wrist will straighten, but it doesn't have to then go from rotated open to rotated close, so the arms aren't rotating as much. So we're minimizing a moving part. We're trying to get it synced up so the left side leads the hands and arms through impact. Good. Yeah, really good.
I pushed a little hard through that too, though. But
yeah, you're going to for a while, right? Until you get familiar with how to be a little more passive with the arms. But like we talked a little bit ago, you're a wiry little strong guy. You like to go fast,
yeah,
right? So you like to hit it. So over time, you start getting a feel of how that kind of settles, and the arms would be a touch more passive, so it can get picked up by the left side rather than just you rushing down there to try to hit it.
Okay.
Which is also where you came from, and we'll do some before and after. This is Michael and I's third lesson together. So where he came from was
crazy.
A swing. Yeah, it was really high, really long, so his hands had to get active to get the club head and the club face back to the ball. So we're getting everything shorter, more efficient. So he still wants a feeling of rushing back down to the ball and hitting it.
Yeah, slowing down, I definitely see my divot position is at least more consistent.
Right.
And I do notice, like we talked about, when I get my hands coming down not far away from my body, that club face is already rotating close to the path, and we're getting a lot more straighter ball flight.
Yep. Yeah.
I probably lifted up a little bit on that one.
It's cool because the Divot board even shows that we top it. Good feedback. Oh, really good. Nice. And it takes a while for the body to get synced up to find low point.
Yeah.
With such a small swing without trying to hit it. right?
Yeah, but really we have to build that foundation before we come up.
Right. Exactly.
Otherwise, too many variables to try to control.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So that's what we keep engineering, is putting together something that looks like it can work, and then through practice, you start to get the feel of, and your body starts to get educated on what's going to happen to be successful there. And that takes time. Like anything worth chasing, it just takes time.
Too much acceleration, I felt that.
As far as the way it looks, other than that face being a little bit open, it's fantastic with the way you come off your left shoulder all the way down, the hands leading. Like there's so much good. And me as a coach, it's like I look at how all the parts are moving, and then I go, again, this could work.
Yeah.
And then there's little details that we keep sorting out, and then you practice, and your body starts to get familiar with all the little details to be successful at the bottom. And then we use the divot board to see what the patterns are with the path of club, where the club's entering the ground, where low point might be, right?
Yeah. So club face, little closed. As I start shifting that weight, hips coming through.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, I think I felt that one. If you were behind me, you probably would have seen club coming away from my body at that initial downswing.
Okay.
At least I can feel it. I can feel when I'm not consciously thinking about starting coming down first.
Right.
Which, just the more we hit this drill, it shouldn't be on the conscious level. It should be.
That's pretty.
I mean, that's the power that I should have when it's more fluid.
Yeah.
I went too fast.
Yep. It takes a while to get it structured properly. It takes a while to get it synced up properly. And then it's a lifetime of maintenance.
Yeah.
Right? Of getting it sharper, but then keeping what you have. For me, it's like I don't play a ton anymore, so my timing will be off. Right? When I start playing, it's like things will be off. It'll still be, all the parts work good, but they're not working together because they haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
As a team, right?
It's not as simple as just jumping back on the bike, right?
No, it's a little more moving parts than knees and ankles. So what we went through with Michael in the last hour is how to get his wrist conditions and his club on path and getting it on plane and then synced up with his body. So it was a lot of little moving parts, but he got it, and then he started to use it. And then what he did is kept trying to hit good shots with it, and things were going a little sideways, and he kept going. So we backed him down, got back to staying on track with laying the foundation of how we want it to work, because he's 28, so he's got 50 years of golf left. So building a foundation of what we want it to be, how we want it to work, understanding it, getting the body familiar with it, is something that you guys really have to pay attention to. And just chasing down information off of YouTube or whatever, it won't cut it. It won't cut it. It takes you down rabbit holes. And then you're lost, and then you're just band-aiding the next thing. So
got to go back to the basics.
Yeah. So he's going to be a great student. We're going to be on a journey together for the years to come. And super athletic, a lot of fun to be with. Great product. We're going to get a lot into how to use the divot board. I'm still exploring it to learn how to use it better. But he's got a really cool product here for feedback. So hope you guys enjoy. We have a lot more coming.